How's everybody doing? Welcome to our readings, where today we're doing gratitude work because we love gratitude and manifestation all together. Hello, 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 everybody. We're just gonna wait a little bit. Y'all hear my son? He wanna say hi. Oh, I just scared him. Come on back. Here is my son, my child. Say hi, baby. Come put you down. Okay, so like I was saying, today we're gonna do our gratitude journaling. This is day 2. So we do our gratitude journaling. I'm doing my gratitude journal on here with you guys so you guys can see what it looks like for me to have a daily routine doing this. And I really want you guys to see like the effects of what gratitude journaling does in the long run. I like to call gratitude journaling for me like the butterfly effect, because you do this one single prompt every single day begins to open up your perspective in a much more positive way than you were previously looking at whatever the journal is about, this one being money. And then it changes how you interact. It changes how you perceive it, how you imagine money, how you reason with money. It changes the faculties of your mind, how you're dealing with money. So this is why I want to show you guys what I do, so you guys can maybe start doing it yourself or implementing something similar into your daily routine. Today we have the waxing gibbous moon in Scorpio. We got the waxing gibbous moon in Scorpio today. So we'll talk more about waxing gibbous moon in Scorpio and how we can manifest with that a little bit later. Right now, I want to focus on the gratitude journal. Again, if you want to do this with me, go ahead and pull out a piece of paper. I'm giving you the prompt for free. Or you can go ahead, or you can go ahead and you can buy the journal as well. So it's up to you. You have the prompt. Today's prompt is right here. You have the prompt, but this is so you can have all of your journal prompts all in one if you want to purchase the book. Today's quote, today's affirmation says, money is a tool. Use it with purpose, not pressure. Use it with purpose, not pressure. So if you're wanting to manifest more money, this is what we're focusing on today. Don't say no weird shit. Y'all being weird as hell. Put user in timeout. Okay. So today's quote, hello, hi, everybody. Today's prompt says, what lessons, good or bad, did I learn about money from my family that I now recognize and value? How are those lessons still helping or shaping me? So if you want to do the prompt, this is a prompt. What lessons did I learn about money? If you're interested in manifesting more money, this is what we're focusing on today, is manifesting more money. So I'm going to go ahead and start writing. Later, we're going to talk about how to manifest with the Scorpio moon. Each moon is different. Not every moon is going to be the best to focus on money. You can focus on manifesting money any day, really. But to be more intentional, each moon symbolizes something different. You can't ever be a bad bitch in peace, can you? You can't ever be a bad bitch in peace. What's wrong with y'all? So I'm going to go ahead and start writing. Again, if you want to write with me, we could talk about it later whenever you get done as well. How are y'all doing today? If y'all on the live, y'all just watching, let me know how y'all doing today. Yes, of course, that is my name, Makaya. Hi, hi, hi. From what I was told, it means my angel. My angel. No, I'm not really preparing myself for the full moon. But we will be talking about the moon cycles and how to manifest with the Scorpio moon today. Because I believe that's what it is. It's Scorpio moon today. Or we'll be going into a Scorpio moon. It's interesting. I don't know. 4th of July kind of matches Scorpio energy a lot for me. I don't know. It's very interesting. What you mean? What lunar phase do you love, Micaiah? Are you talking about a specific lunar phase? Or are you saying like when it gets to the full moon, it's hard for you to sleep? I'm not gonna lie, it was hard for me to get up this morning. It was hard for me to wake up. I wanted to sleep all day. But I bought me some magnesium liquid. If y'all ever have trouble sleeping, get some magnesium liquid. Get you the, because when I used to do the melatonin never worked. I would stay up. I used to try to drink me some chamomile tea. Okay, it didn't really help the most. But when I got those magnesium liquid drops, I would be over there like slumped. And if y'all don't know what slump mean, it means I would be over there falling asleep very quickly. So if y'all ever have trouble sleeping, get magnesium liquid, specifically the one for sleep. There's different types when it gets to the full moon. Oh, you must be a werewolf, Micaiah. You're a werewolf? Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and show y'all what we're talking about one more time. So this is the journal prompt that we're working on right now, right? So this is the one we're working on. And this one says, what lessons, good or bad, did I learn about money from my family that I now recognize and value? How are those lessons still helping or shaping me? So you could do good or bad if you did the prompt, or you could just do both. So I did both. And for the good, I had a family member who would not co-sign for anybody. You think that somebody's struggling and they need help to get something, you are not getting co-sign for anything. And so what I learned from that is no matter how much you love somebody and how much you see this person struggling, do not risk your hard-earned credit that you worked for to co-sign for somebody else who destroyed theirs. And whatever reason it was, it was still destroyed. It got to a point. So never risk your finances, what you built, to help other people, especially your credit, no matter who it is. So that is one thing that I learned. And even when I thought that I needed somebody to co-sign, there was always another way for me to get what I want. So even thinking in that mindset, if somebody's coming up to me crying, begging me like, I nearly need this and I just need somebody to co-sign, it's another way to get what you want. I actually know a story of somebody who I used to know who co-signed for his father. Co-signed for his father. And then ended up having to pay the debt for his father because his father stopped paying it. And then when he got upset, because the debt was like $500 or something. I can't really remember exactly how much it was. And not everybody who deserved to get money help. Exactly. So, co-sign for his father. The father stopped paying the debt. He got mad and it created family drama. The family started getting upset with him because he was speaking up for himself. So really he started to be like the black sheep energy because nobody wanted to confront the dad about his misbehavior. You shouldn't be treating your children like that. You shouldn't be allowing your children to pay your debts. That's a deadbeat ass dad if you allow your children to pay your debts. That's just my truth. So that is it taught me a lot. So I will never in my life allow myself to co-sign for nobody. If anything, I will support you in figuring out how to find another way to get what you want. So that is something good that I saw. Something bad that I saw is like, it felt like when I was a kid, we were probably considered poor. But like on Christmases and stuff, or like certain holiday, well, Christmas, like go all out, you know, buying certain stuff. Oh, I actually seen some more good financial habits. Let me go back to the good. I didn't write it in my journal, but I'm gonna talk about it. Good. I also seen another family member how they plan purchasing things. They start saving for those things in advance. So they didn't just, okay, it's Christmas, it's December or November, let's start spending money. They have a particular account that goes to saving towards Christmas all year. So that's another good thing that's definitely taught me to think about financial needs ahead of time, and not just thinking about it when they come up to you. So always have some savings account. You can have an emergency savings account. You know, even myself, I have an emergency savings account. I have a savings account for investing in myself and in my business. I have different accounts for different reasons. So have multiple accounts for different reasons. So the bad was just spending money recklessly, not investing money, especially into your children. So like, I don't I don't have anything that was invested into me financially. So, you know, passed down from my family. So any wealth that I create, I built myself. So that's something that I think that it was bad, because when you have a family, you don't want to just send them out into the world and just, you know, struggling like you struggle. You want to find some way to build a foundation for your family through wealth. There's many foundations that you should be building for your family. Wealth is just one of them. And another one is love. But also teaching your children. For me, I felt like I didn't really learn much about how to deal with finances. Not even in just like school. Even though we're not talking about school, we're talking about family. I didn't really know how to deal with finances that well. So I had to have trial and error. I had to learn myself. I had to look online and watch a lot of videos. I had to take courses. It's a lot of things that I have to do in order to learn about finances, and there's still things that I'm learning about finances. So one thing that it taught me is, not co-signing. There's other ways to help people. Continue learning what did I write? Continue learning about financial intelligence, because what you know is never enough. Sit down with my family and children and educate them about financial education, and also start building financial foundations for my children when they're young. So these definitely help me. The next part I'm going to be answering is, how are those lessons still helpful or shaping me? Even though some of those things at a time I felt like bad about how I felt like I was being treated, as an adult, I look back at the lessons that it taught me and how it shaped me to become who I am. And it's definitely made me very financially independent. It's made me very financially forward, thinking about what I need for myself, for my well-being. And it's made me a lot more eager to learn about finances. Because if somebody would have just gave it all to me, I don't know if I would be as in need to know about it. Because it's like, I'm at a point in my life where I need to know about this. But if somebody would have just gave it to me, it would have probably been a lot more natural to me. And it may not have been a strong desire for me to learn about financial intelligence. So that's my gratitude journal for today. Also, the quote again, it said, money is a tool. Use it with purpose, not pressure. Makai, you said, there are witches who stay on the street to ask for money. That can be people and family. Then when you give them, they are able to take some energies, blessings, and give their bad karma. Oh, wow. That's crazy. This is the one we'll be doing tomorrow. If y'all are interested, that's the one we'll do it tomorrow. So catch me on live tomorrow. Let's go ahead and talk about the full moon, how we can manifest with it. You are saying give energy to your work or of growing money. You are saying, hold up. Give energy. I think I understand what you're saying. Give energy to yourself so you can grow your money. Don't be trying to give everybody support. If you want to support somebody financially, give them advice. Give them direction. Don't give them money. Don't give them money. Don't give them money. That's what banks are for. I'm excited because I do want to give away one of these. Once we get to 30 days, I do want to give one of these away. Y'all know I love giving stuff away. Well, giving these journals away. So I do want to give one of these away when 30 days is up. So today is a waxing Scorpio moon, waxing gibbous Scorpio moon. Let's talk about it. Some people must give because of their past karmas. Yeah, it really just depends on your belief. It really just depends on what you believe. Because some people believe they need to give because of past karmas, and some people just don't give a fuck. So yesterday was a Libra moon. So yesterday, if y'all was here, we talked about the Libra moon and how yesterday was the perfect time to manifest romantic partnership, one-on-one romantic partnership. So if y'all did anything to manifest yesterday, let me know. For me personally, I had to take a break from some of the people I was dating. Because when you realize, okay, it's getting down to the nitty-gritty to manifest, when that Libra full moon and new moon come, and you had the opportunity to edit what you needed to edit to get to your manifestation, remember, you had that timing. We talked about it yesterday if it was in the live. Today is a different new moon. Each new moon, today is a different moon phase. If you ever notice the moon phases, for me, what I notice is when the sun goes through the signs forward, right? Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Cancer. If you ever paid attention to the moon, it seems like the moon moves in a backwards position, like through the signs at least. Like, of course, it's moving through the signs like Aries, Taurus, Gemini. But when you put the moon phases, like it goes from like new moon in Libra. The next phase that's gonna be in Libra, like the next month, is gonna be like a waxing gibbous in Libra. I don't know if I'm saying this right. I need to see it on paper before I can really communicate what I'm trying to say. But just understand that when you looking through it through a monthly phase, it takes like 13 months for the full moon to really, for the moon phases to really accumulate all together. And you'll see that it's moving backwards over the year through the sign. I'm hoping that makes sense. So when you're wanting to manifest, it really does take a lot to focus each month on a particular phase, if you understand what I mean. So yesterday we was manifesting romantic love, and maybe next month we can look more into that. Today we're looking at the Scorpio waxing gibbous moon, 171. So Scorpio energy, it's a lot with Scorpio energy. It's mysterious, it's dark, it's analytical, it's rebirth. I have to watch back this video to understand. Yeah, some people must give because of that. Yeah, watch back the video. So Scorpio energy is dark, mysterious. It always reminds me of detectives. It reminds me of like plastic surgeons. It's sharp energy. It reminds me of Halloween. Yeah, it reminds me of a lot of dark stuff. Occult. Yep. So, but it's also Scorpios are the best for coming back and giving positive notes about the bad. Like, they can go through a very tough time. Like, let's just say somebody got kidnapped. Like, that's a very Scorpio energy. Hi, somebody gets kidnapped. They come back, and now they're speaking on stages about their experience and how they've grown and they've learned from it and how they use that to become who they are today. So Scorpio energy is a tough energy to work with. I feel bad for every Scorpio moon out there. I'm sorry in advance if you're a Scorpio moon. Fuck your mama. I'm sorry. So let's go ahead and read this. So on the waxing gibbous Scorpio moon, we go down into our own depths and deal with our monsters. It is a good time for therapy of any sort. This is not the time to compare your own monsters with the other people's. Just go down and face your own. If you were born on this moon, you will be dealing with... You'll be dealing with your own inner darkness and wounds as a lifelong quest. The longer they put them off, the worse they will be. Many Scorpio moons are associated with abuse and trauma in the earlier years. This one is special in that it offers chances to heal this pain. Over and over again, cloaked one's moon people are drawn down into their darkness again and again as seekers rather than victims. Once they have healed their wounds, they can be amazing healers of others, guides to the underworld that lead people in and out. So if you are a Scorpio moon, you got to learn how to, number one, use your trauma and the crazy stuff that you went through. Use that as your platform to help others. Yeah. So if you are interested in manifesting with today's moon is a time where you reflect on one of the most traumatic times of your life and how you can transmute that energy into becoming who you want to be. So this is the moon where you focus on, how do I want to help others through my pain? It kind of reminds me, what Scorpio moon kind of reminds me of is, what's that sign? Chiron. My Chiron is in Scorpio. I know a lot of people around my age, Chiron is in Scorpio as well. So if you, Scorpio energy always kind of just remind me of Chiron energy, because it's where people are wounded. And if you learn how to use your wounds as your strengths, because they make you unique, that's how you can grow and become a better version of yourself. So yeah, again, we go down into our own depths and deal with our monsters. Yes, lots of reflection, preparing for the full moon. But you know, one thing that a lot of people do not tell you when it comes to preparing for full moons is that if you really are looking in advance about moon phases, you should be preparing for these full moons a couple of months ahead. Particularly if there's a particular full moon that you are interested the most in manifesting something for yourself. So let's say you've been wanting to manifest romantic relationships. Each month on the Libra moon, you should be looking towards figuring out what you can do on that moon phase to manifest a romantic relationship. Let's say you want to be a plastic surgeon, or you want to be a doctor, or you want to be something that work with needles and pens and something sharp. Each Scorpio moon, you should be focusing on manifesting something, because that is when symbolically the energy is at its highest, and the energy you'll be able to push out what you want. It's like in the algorithm. There's certain days where people are talking about Halle and DDG the most, and that's when you could go out and most people are going to go watch your video, or you're going to attract more viewers to get what you're wanting, versus other days where people are not talking about them. So if y'all know who that is, you said, I don't know why when it's a new moon, I used to feel to reflect and keep things in heart and not write anything. You know, everybody's different. Everybody handles things differently. If you feel like on a new moon, that's what you want to do, that's what you want to do. It's not like it's good nor bad, because it's just you. Sound like it's just you focusing on what you want to focus, keeping it in. You say what people, I say what people don't say, really. I like that. Thank you. So yeah, if you're wanting to manifest today, wax and gibbous, you're preparing for something, go ahead. I think the new moon. Oh, y'all want to know what I learned? Y'all want to know what I learned before we get off of here? Parasites in your body. If you ever want to do a parasite cleanse, parasites in your body are the most active on the full moon. Parasites are the most active in your body on the full moon. You know how to be like, the full moon bring the demons out? The demons in your body. That's why people start acting crazy on the full moon, because they got parasites in their body that taking over. Yeah, the full moon is in Capricorn. Y'all, what sign is Capricorn in y'all's chart? Parasites. Yeah, people be having parasites in their body. That's the demons. But that's really facts. People do have parasites in their body. I probably got parasites in my body because I've never done a parasite cleanse, and I eat a lot of sugar. They say that the parasites are the reason why you crave certain things like sugar, breads, all the unhealthy foods. Yeah. But that full moon is in Capricorn. So from July 9th through July 11th are going to be the days to manifest whatever you want in Capricorn. I think for Capricorn, you are very sensitive to understand that. Yeah, I guess. Capricorn energy is definitely work. If you're manifesting a job, this is the time to start focusing on that, y'all. A new job is Capricorn energy. Also, you have to know where Capricorn is in your chart and where Saturn is in your chart. That will give you a lot more information about what you'll probably be focusing on anyways. This is also a good time to manifest contracts. I see Capricorn as contracts and marriage. Stability, security. These are times where you can manifest some of these things. I wonder, is there any contracts that I want to manifest? There is actual contracts that I want to manifest with this apartment complex. So I'm going to start thinking about that. But I don't usually, you know, earlier I told y'all if y'all want to start manifesting, start focusing on those a couple of months in ahead. I don't always do that myself. That's just me letting you guys know the truth. So I'm not saying that you have to in order to get your manifestations, but it will support you if you start manifesting on particular moon signs throughout the month. I mean, each month. Parasites are normal things. That's why there is each period to do many types of purification. Yep. Yes, parasites are normal, unfortunately. But they remind me of demons. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and get up off of here. That was today's gratitude journal. Remember, I told you guys these gratitude journals to me are like, hold up, the way that like the echo in my chest is like very soothing. Okay, when we go in market, we get people we don't know what we take. Now, Makai, what you mean? Oh, okay, yeah, they kind of demons. Okay, so yeah, I always consider my gratitude journals like the butterfly effect. You do these prompts and they start to open up a new world, a new perspective. They allow you to start imagining new things for yourself. A lot of people have a hard time focusing on the good, and it's just because they have not learned how to express gratitude appropriately. So this is going to train you to re-look at things, to see things in a better light. I'm excited to see what manifests. Each gratitude journal that I've completed, I've seen tiny things manifest. That's why I always call it the butterfly effect, because with each one, as soon as I complete it, it's like, oh, I feel that tiny shift in me, or how I'm perceiving things, how confident I am in what I'm doing and who I am, all those things. So I'm so excited to get to day 30 with y'all so we can see what that looks like. I'm going to go ahead and let y'all go. Happy holidays to whoever's in America. And if you're not in America, have a wonderful day. Talk to you later. Bye. What's it do? No, I didn't feel any heavy legs. What is this? I don't know, baby. But I'm about to go. I didn't feel any heavy legs, no deep stretches, but I probably should go stretch. But write what? What do you want me to write, Micaiah? What you want me to write, friend? The product? This product? It's in the description. It's in the description below. This one? It's in the description. You should be able to find it in the description. Okay. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Bye-bye, y'all.